Hello, my friends. I know lots of you are thinking about the Roland Go keys. And I'm going to show you right here the difference between the Go Keys 3 and Go Keys 5. So right here, I'm at my music store on Amazon. I'm jumping straight in to show you both. So let's go to Go Keys 3 to start with. Okay, let's zoom in. Now, the functionality is generally the same. Okay, all of these buttons do generally the same thing. The only thing that you'll notice is this Go Keys 3 is missing the bass woofer speaker, if you will. It's a second speaker that gives it more oomph. It really depends on you. If you already have an amp and you can plug this into a keyboard amp, it doesn't make any difference at the end of the day because you're still going to get great sound out of this. Okay. The other cool thing about this is it has an out that can go into your computer and it can transmit computer to the computer USB audio, which is clean. So this isn't bad at all. The colors are vibrant. I'm actually going to pick one of these up, even though I have a 5. I'm buying it as a gift. So it is not a bad keyboard at all. It's got all the same functionalities. It's got the Bluetooth functionality, so on and so forth. Okay, let's go a step further and look at the Go Keys 5. Okay, so clicking on the Go Keys 5, you can see that it has the round woofer speaker I was talking about. That gives it quite a boost. But even then, you still, if you're performing outside or you're performing for a small group, I've noticed that this doesn't do enough justice to the sound. I still need some sort of amp to amp it up. Okay, so I don't want your hopes being raised. Like these are not like your higher end Yamaha PSR or PSR SX series speakers. They're not that robust. They're good, but they're not as heavy and robust as those ones. Okay. But in comparison, the sound from this is not as big. All right, now let's come down to the outputs here and the connectivity. So regarding the connectivity, if you're looking for a keyboard that has an input for a mic, this is not the keyboard for you. This does not have mic input. What you're seeing here is the computer USB socket and the Roland Cloud Connect / USB socket. That's what you're seeing here. Okay. So we got the Cloud Connect / USB. We've got the computer USB socket that goes to your computer for USB audio and MIDI. We've got, I believe this is the power, and then we've got a sustain pedal, and then we have an out for your headphones, and this also doubles as an output going to whatever amp, but you need a Y connect cable. So it's a cable that goes from the headphone jack to a 1/8 jack to a 1/4, and then it forks into. I'll try to show you that in a different video if you check the channel. All right, so you see the connectivity for the Go Keys 3, quite streamlined. But if you go over here and take a look at Go Keys 5, let's blow this up a bit. Okay, let's go in and expand just a bit. All right. So what you're seeing here, you can see 2 USB sockets. One is dedicated for the dongle, the WC1, which I've demoed on this channel quite a lot. This one is dedicated to your non-Roland USB, which could contain other content, MIDI or otherwise. Here we have the output to the computer. Here we have the power, just like in the 3. But here you're seeing 2 pedals. One is a sustain and one is a control. We also have here a mic input, which we don't have in the other one. And then we have an aux. So we got 2 additional sockets that don't exist in the 3. Okay. And that's okay because not everyone is getting the 3 to perform live in front of an audience. Some folks just want to have fun. And if that's you, the Go Keys 3 is okay. But for you who maybe you're a performer, you're a singer and performer, and you want to plug in a microphone, or you want to include an instrument or something like that, these additional sockets will help. The other mind-blowing thing that we have here for just $4.99 in the Go Keys 5 is we have a dedicated left and right output, which is absolutely wild. A dedicated left and right. Dedicated left and right. Just think about that. For a keyboard that is at this price point, truly remarkable. Truly remarkable. And those are the main differences. So again, over here we have a mic. We have 2 pedals, a mic and sustain pedals, that is, a sustain pedal and a control pedal. We have a mic in and an aux. We have a left and a right output. And then we have the dedicated headphone jack as well. So when you boil it down, the choice between this and this, it really depends on what you want to achieve with your Go keys. For me, I wanted a mic in. It's got these mic effects, which are cool. I don't use them a whole lot, but once in a while, you just need a microphone going into your keyboard so you can speak to the audience. Like if I'm taking it to perform outside for a small show, that could be a great help. And all I need is take one of the left or the right, both of them to an amp, and I don't need anything else. So it reduces the amount of setups you have to do. And it's just an all-round great keyboard to play, whether the 3 or the 5. Great sounds, great styles. The styles are today, they're very modern. So if I were you and you've been kind of sitting on the fence regarding this, if you are a professional keyboardist and you are a singer-songwriter as well, you might just want the Go Keys 5 because of the mic input and the other fun effects it's got with it, and then the dedicated USB, dedicated USBs right there. But if you're not doing any major jamming or performing outside and you're just learning and you just want to have fun and just want to tinkle around on the thing, just go for the 5, the 3, I beg your pardon. The 3 has got colors that the 5 doesn't. I know it's not about the color, it's more about the sound. But for some people, it is about the colors, right? So for some people, like the one I'm going to buy, I'm buying it as a gift and I want the turquoise one, right? So here, Roland knew what they were doing. So it's like a trade-off. The fancy colors are for the one with a lesser functionality. It's very psychological. You've got to decide. But I'll probably go for this because my family member loves this color. Red is also a really nice color. And those of you who are also into playing other red keyboards, name withheld, this will make a nice match on a key rack. And then this one, not really fancy color-wise, but I mean, it's the same keyboard. That's why I said color in terms of the choice of these keyboards is huge. And when you go over to Go Keys, it's pretty much plain Jane, very bland as far as the choices you have. You only have either the graphite or the white. And I went with the white because it's brighter and it kind of catches people's eye better. But there you have it. There you have it. Um, Go Keys 3 versus Go Keys 5. You decide, and I have other videos that break it down. Thank you for joining me. I hope this helps you make your choice. If you do decide to grab one, going down to the AZ Experiment. That's on Amazon, azexperiment.com, and grab yourself one from here. It will help me. It'll help the channel. Thank you very much. You take care, and bye for now.